Aloha YouTube. How are all you investors doing today? My name is David Jansen. Welcome to my channel. Today is October the 9th. It is Friday 2020 and the US stock market has been closed for almost 2 hours now. We are in after hours trading. We are looking at my Webull portfolio here. I don't have a lot of holdings in this one. This isn't my main portfolio. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have already subscribed and continue to follow the channel, please hit the like button and feel free to share with your family and friends. But Webull is a brokerage that I signed up with just to get the 2 free stocks. I will show you my holdings here in just a moment here, but as you can see, the Dow Jones, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ for the 3rd day in the row have closed in the green, which is really good because September was not a very good month. Even though in my other videos, if you've seen them, I talk about how stocks are on sale and it is a great buying opportunity, and I still believe that when the stock market dips, it's a great time to buy. Either add to your portfolio or add to the positions that you already have in your portfolio. I did a little bit of both. My Robinhood portfolio is my growth. I do have videos on all of those as well too. Robinhood, M1 Finance has my Roth IRA, and then I have an individual account with Fidelity. So if you check the playlist, you will see everything is organized via playlist for you so that you can click on any single one of those and look through those videos at your leisure. So, but let's go ahead and look at this portfolio with Webull. I haven't done a video on this in probably a couple months because I really don't use the portfolio a lot, but I did do a lot of buying in the month of September. My free stock here in this individual account was GE. I got this one after I deposited $100. The one that I got just for signing up was actually liquidated. It was a biotech company and a healthcare company, I believe it was Omnicare or something like that, bought them out. So Webull liquidated that position and I took that money and I put it into my Roth IRA. It wasn't a whole lot. It was like $9 or $12 or whatever. So, but then I came up with a contingency plan because I had an issue with M1 Finance and because I had 2 accounts at the time with M1 Finance. I had an individual account which I started first in June of last year, and I moved to M1 Finance because they do fractional shares and there were no fees. And at the time, Fidelity and Charles Schwab and all the others were still charging fees. Robinhood wasn't doing fractional shares at the time, and Stash and Acorns were charging fees and I believe Stash had upped their fees. So I went looking for other brokerages. I found Robinhood first. I did a little bit within them with some really cheap stocks. I mean, this is summer of last year when I first started investing, so I'm still new. I'm still only 15 months in. So eventually I found M1 Finance for fractional shares. If you look at my Roth IRA and my Robinhood portfolio and my Fidelity portfolio, 90%, if not a little bit more, of those holdings that I own, and it's 60 holdings that I have total, all were bought with fractional shares, at least one point in time. So in my Fidelity account, Tesla, that was for sure fractional shares because that has been trading very, very high. And with Amazon and my Robinhood portfolio, that was with fractional shares as well. Now I have bought whole shares, sorry, of Uber and Lyft at one point in time. I did buy one more share of Lyft this week in my Robinhood portfolio, and I made another couple little buys in my Robinhood portfolio too. And then I did my weekly buy for my Roth IRA. $100 every single week is what I do for my Roth IRA. So those are my main those are the main portfolios that I contribute to, including Fidelity. I made some moves with them as well too, so check those videos out. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and don't forget to share with your family and friends if you find the information informative. So as a contingency plan, because of M1 Finance and the way that they won't allow you to move an account to another account, I decided to open up a miniature Roth IRA with Webull. In the event that I wasn't going to be able to make the $6,000 contribution that you're allowed to do every single year for a Roth IRA, I would just move my individual account from M1 Finance over to Webull into this Roth IRA account. And then maybe eventually I would leave M1 Finance, even though I love M1 Finance. I love the pies, I love the slices, I like how organized everything is with them. So I didn't have to do that. It does look like I'm going to make the $6,000 for this contribution year. My Roth IRA sits over $4,200. If you check those videos out, you can see what holdings I have there. And I give some explanation in previous videos, probably going back to August or June, as to why I decided to buy into those holdings. So I just left this miniature Roth IRA here. And then through September, I started adding to this company, People's United Financial. The ticker symbol is PBC. This is a regional bank on the east coast of the United States, made up of a bunch of little, smaller regional type banks. And they are a dividend aristocrat, which means that they have increased their dividend payment for 25 years or more. And in their situation, I believe it's exactly 25 years. So originally I had bought into this company. It was trading at $11.13. I bought 3 shares. This was May of last year. And then in September, things completely just kind of, you know how volatile the stock market was in September. So I started dollar cost averaging down all the way to $9.81 as I bought 1 share on September 25th of this year. So now my average share price is $10.55. So when the price goes all the way up to $10.83 as it ended today, now I'm looking at a gain of 2.5%, $4.60. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I did add this. This was the first international exposure that I had. This Vanguard Real Estate Investment Trust International. I bought 2 shares of them. I haven't added anything more to it because I do in my Roth IRA have another international ETF. VYMI is the ticker symbol. So I haven't added much to this one, even though this is my way of investing in real estate. I don't have enough money to buy properties or, rent on Airbnb or anything like that. As in Hawaii here, it's very expensive to buy property, and in most cases you won't be able to buy any land unless you have a certain percentage of Hawaiian blood to you. So, and then on top of it, it's just expensive anyway. So you're looking at probably, $1 million to buy a small piece of land. So I don't have anything like that. So real estate is kind of what I do. So I have my real estate investment trust and my Roth IRA, and then I have this ETF, this international ETF here, and Webull. So just wanted to show you this video really quick. I am up a little bit with this miniature Roth IRA that I have, but my main Roth IRA is an M1 Finance, where I believe it's over $7,000 now. Most of that coming for the 2020 year. And then this one is almost $300. I probably won't add any more to this unless there's another dip, which is very possible because this is a volatile year. I might try and save another $50 to buy another share of this international real estate investment trust. But real estate hasn't done well in the U.S. Since the crash in March. But the rest of the world seems to be recovering a little bit faster, especially Pacific Asia. So Japan, China, Korea seem to be recovering a little bit faster than the western part of the world and the U.S. So might be a good opportunity to buy into some international holdings. Personally, I do own some Alibaba, and I do own NEO, which is an EV company, and Alibaba is the e-commerce giant over there in China, and I am doing quite well with Alibaba. I believe I am up 20 or 30% with them, and NEO I am up over 300%. NEO is in my Robinhood portfolio. Alibaba is in SoFi Invest. It's just, I don't even know why I opened up in there. I do know why I did, but I don't know why I added Alibaba there. Like I got an ETF, VOO ETF, when I opened up the SoFi Invest. I don't know why I decided to put Alibaba there. I should have just put them with my growth portfolio, which is Robinhood. So anyway, wanted to share my Webull with you guys. I haven't done any videos on this in a long time, so I thought I'd do an updated one because I did make a lot of buys through the month of September here for People's United Financial. So have a great weekend, everyone. Mahalo and aloha.